We live.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to volume 107 of Grown Women Gaming. I'm sorry, y'all. We was just laughing and giggling. I'm not really composed right now. But we're going to get into our intros while I calm down. First up, we have LBOOGIE.
Hey, everybody. I'm sick today, but I hope everybody's having a beautiful Saturday morning. Yeah. You want me to talk about the games I've been playing? Or wait.
Well, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. Delilah.
Yes, good morning, good morning. Do you want us to go into what we played this week, or
No,
That's
we
what I
got
was
to
saying.
get
oh, don't get to that? Oh, my bad. All
Yeah,
right,
we're going to
we
get
good.
to
All right, I'm here too, Delilah. Yep, let's go. Let's get
and
it.
Lady Infamous.
Good morning, y'all. This is me, Lady Infamous 415. You already know, catching these L's so early in the morning. Let's go.
Y'all should have been there. I'm sorry. We're gonna calm down. We're gonna calm, maybe. Anyway, first of all, ladies, what have you been playing? But if you play the Final Fantasy demo, that is a topic, so we're gonna save that for the topic. But what have you been playing this week?
Starting with who?
LBOOGIE.
Okay, so I've been playing Apex.
Listen,
what game?
Surprise.
Oh.
You said
I
what?
remember you said there was something going on with the
Oh,
server
yes,
or
they
something.
Well, like they've been having issues with the servers, but they brought a new event. So right now we have the system override event going on right now, which I'm like disappointed in them because they went back. So they listened to us in a way, with like us complaining that these events were, purchase only cosmetics, like there was no way for you to earn anything. So they basically made it to where that you can earn some stuff, but all that stuff is booty compared to the stuff you can purchase. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is EA telling them you have to do shit like this, or if it's, just Respawn, or, what's going on. But basically, typically regular packs in Apex are 100, coins, right? But the packs for this override event are 700. So they're 7 times more expensive. And each pack contains 1 event item and 2 standard items. And you get a 50% chance to get a legendary or epic item for the 1 event item. And then for the standard items, you have a 10% chance to get a legendary item, a 20% chance to get an epic, and 70% chance to get a rare. So it's like you can either play and earn the crappy stuff, or you can spend real money and gamble. So
It's still not guaranteed that you get it though, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like if you want to buy each item individually, right? So all the epic stuff is 1,000 coins each, which if you have EA access is $8.99. If you don't, it's $9.99. So $10 for each one of these. There's 12 of them. And then if you want to get the legendary items, they're 1,800 coins, which is basically like $20. And there's 12 of them as well. And they're like, oh, you have a chance to earn this heirloom item if you buy every single item. So if you buy
and that's the
all
knife,
24
right?
items, yes. If you buy all 24 items, you then get this heirloom item.
Okay,
So,
how
I don't
much?
know.
Just hypothetically, how much does it cost to buy all of that though?
That's 100.
Somebody worked it out. It's like $200 and something.
Oh my
if you wanted
gosh.
to open all of them. Because, so like, if you did packs, right? And you figure you're not going to get doubles, right? And you have a 50% chance to get one or the other, right? And there's 24. So that means you have to buy 24 packs. And to buy 10 packs, it's 7,000 coins. And then if you go to the coins, to get 7,000 coins, you can't, right? So
Wow.
the amounts they have is 6,700 and then 11,500. So you would have to buy 2 of the 11,500, which are $89 each if you have EA access, and if you don't, it's $99 each.
Wow.
And this is only guaranteed if you got everything the first go round, correct? Like you got no doubles.
Yeah, they say that it's guaranteed to get no doubles, although Fozzie told me he already got a double.
Oh, see, yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, they're even though the game is free to play.
They starting to get that.
Yeah,
Trying to get that money in there. They're trying to pull them
Right.
strings.
Fortnite money.
Yeah, it's they do some things, like those like they've been doing those packs where like you can pay like $10 and you get like 600 coins and a skin, right? And I think that that's reasonable because you're getting coins and you're getting whatever skin, right? But then they have these events. Right, but then they have these events where they're like, here's 24, skins that like look better than anything you've seen before, and we're gonna make sure that you pay like a lot of money to get everything if you want everything,
Right.
I mean, it's nice that they give you the option to get each individual item, so you don't have to buy the packs. If you don't want to, you can just buy exactly what you want, which is what I did.
Yeah, at least they do that though.
Right.
There's other games that won't even give you the opportunity to buy an individual item. Like, for example, Overwatch, Mercy, Halloween skin. You gotta play that. You gotta play the games with that. I'm like, yo, I don't want to play it. How much?
I mean, I don't mind playing. I wish that the option to play was there too for these items, because like if you tell me, okay, this costs or whatever, but then also if you want to grind it out, that's an option too. I like that too, because not everybody's gonna grind it out, but for the people who love your game and who are playing it every day, there's that option.
When you grind it out and then you get it and you get your rewards in loot box form, that's tough. Because you don't know how many games you're going to play to get that special skin from your favorite character. So I personally like the part that you can like individually do that. But that's what happens with free-to-play games. They got to get their money somewhere.
Right. Yeah, wow. I agree. I just hate that the packs are 7 times more than the regular packs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's insane.
I've noticed that with the regular packs the last couple of months that like they've changed the probability for them. So pretty much every time that I've done it, I'm getting 2 white items and 1 blue item. So 1 that's rare. And so they've altered the probability now that you're like getting less, high tier items. So I don't know. Like you said, money.
Yeah, I mean, they had to turn it on eventually, right? I mean, the game had to cost something to make, so I get it, but it's still a little bit frustrating as a gamer that the same practices are going on. But hey, it's kind of like we're desensitized to it at this point. Everybody's, kind of desensitized to hold the microtransactions and stuff like that with these type of games, with these battle royale stuff. So I mean, it kind of is what it is.
Yeah. All right, Delilah, what you been playing?
What I've been playing? I've played a little bit of Call of Duty, just a little tiny bit.
The tiniest bit.
I played it for a few hours. Was able to get to. I'm super new at the game, and but I was able to get to level 5. I played Blessed Unleashed.
Yay!
Which was pretty dope. I really enjoyed that. To me, like the MMO though that I'm looking forward to the most is still Phantasy Star. I was hoping that it would dethrone that, but Phantasy Star, when I played the beta or alpha, whatever you want to call it, it was just so good. And so, I mean, Blessed is great though. It has some really cool elements to it, but it's still a lot. It's a lot for me to uncover in that game. I think I was able to reach I'm like level 4. So again, I'm early in that as well, but I've been enjoying it. Not too bad. But that's the only things that I've been able to. That and of course Destiny, which I just turn that game on every once in a while to kind of burn time. But yeah, that's it for me this week.
What about you, lady?
Ooh, okay. As you guys can see, I played the Final Fantasy 7 remake demo. We're gonna discuss about that a little bit later. Last night was hilarious. I played Call of Duty last night, right? I get my ass whooped, right? I was like, I can't do this. Let's play something else. The chat says Yakuza. I'm like, you serious? I was like, mind you, I took a couple of shots and I was drinking wine. So I'm here talking to the my TV screen about the drama that's unfolding in this game. It was hilarious. I have also played the Fractured Butthole, which is I'm getting to the harder matches now, like the harder battles. So I'm kind of stuck at at the place that I am, but I'm gonna research it because I'm like, look, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm stuck in a game and I'm not gonna play it. I'm gonna be like, let's find out the information that I need to know to get past this. You know, I'm gonna start beating my games. What else did I play? And I played some Call of Duty because, as you guys know, I've been doing some tournaments. Started last week. So I have a tournament today. So majority of the week I've been playing Call of Duty Free for All so I can practice. But I've been itching to play with my friends, man. Golly. Hopefully I can play with them tonight. Something.
I'll be on tonight. I don't know what friends you're talking about, but you know.
I gotta see what time the tournament's gonna last, and if I take a nap, or we can do something on Sunday. Definitely, I'm down for Sunday. But yeah, Call of Duty, man. I'm trying to be the best out here. When it comes to shooters, I'm telling you, I got the juice. I got the juice. I may not like have high kills or anything like that, but best believe we're gonna get these W's one way or another. So
I'm surprised you haven't jumped on Apex like that then, because that seems to be where everybody at. But
she don't like Apex.
Wow.
Why though?
She don't
Why?
win enough. She don't like it because she don't win.
Oh.
I don't win either, but I still play occasionally.
Yeah, well, she feel how I felt when I was playing Call of Duty the other night. Shoot, I felt like I'm dying every 2 seconds. I'm like, how is this fun?
How are you gonna tell, Delilah that she got to play, and that eventually, she'll get, the hang of it, but then she don't want to do the same thing
for Apex.
Okay,
yeah.
She said I'm contradicting myself?
Yes. That's what she's saying. Instigating. That's what she said.
No, we're gonna go there live. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. First of all, I didn't tell Delilah to download Call of Duty. Never told her that. She initiated.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, that's true.
You initiated that you wanted to download Call of Duty.
You would know because you challenged me. You was like, I bet you won't get on that Call of Duty though. I'm like, bet. Okay. When we played that night, who wanted to play? Me.
Mind you. Okay, then.
Well, I'm talking about when I was trying to download it the first time is what I'm referring to.
Yeah.
It's like, I bet you won't. Let's see. Yeah. See?
That is not fair because I don't like Battle Royale games. Maybe if it was like a team deathmatch, first-person shooter type of
deal. Play Call of Duty Battle Royale.
No, I don't. When you last time you see me play? Girl,
I mean, because ain't nobody playing the last one. I mean, shit.
Okay, y'all do me like that. When the last time
our private conversations?
But we doing it though. When the last time I played a Battle Royale game?
I guess since Call of Duty Battle Royale died.
No, I didn't even play Battle Royale.
Wait. What is that Warzone I keep on hearing about?
Yeah, I ain't touching that. I'm not touching that. It's a Battle Royale game. No, ma'am.
Oh, okay then. Well, that's
but look, so I mean, I get it now. You know what I mean? You like, yo, keep at it, you'll get it, da. So I was sorry. Okay, cool. We finished. We wrapped up the night. I started playing a little bit more. I started getting into my bag. Get some kills and stuff. I'm like, okay, because I used to be back in the day. I used to play heavy on Halo. I was pretty good at the game, so it wasn't nothing. It ain't nothing for me to get back into a shooter. If I try. And,
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, sweetie.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
But it was crazy. What's crazy is that I was dying when I first started. I was dying every 2 seconds, and I'm like, how is this fun? Like, when does the fun kick in for me? So I understand.
When you start killing.
Right. I understand exactly.
You hear the person on the other end.
If she's not winning, then she be like, "This is whack." But there's gonna be a lot of times when you are playing Battle Royale that you're not gonna be winning.
Yeah, because my husband, he been playing Apex too. So he been on it. And so I was last night when I was cooking, I would look back and I'll be glancing at his game. And he started breaking down oh, you got to pick these upgrades. You gotta try to get the purples and the golds, and he was just trying to break down like Apex
Yeah.
for me because I'm not into it, you know. So I was like, okay, I get it, you know what I mean? Like, and then the biggest thing he said, the biggest thing though is survival. A lot of people try to go in for the kill.
Yeah.
Really, you want to
That's
survive
why
as
he
long
like
as you
playing with
can.
us.
Yeah. So
Because we kind of play the same, where like we'll fight if we need to, but we not like just jumping into dumbass situations like a lot of people do, you know?
yeah. So what he been trying to do something to where like he racks up points from just doing damage. Like he'll be popping people and just racking up damage points, and then it's just he had this little strategy he was starting to kind of get into, and I thought it was kind of interesting that he was doing that because he was trying to unlock something for some other gear or whatever. I'm like, man, you know. But I can see myself jumping into Apex a little bit, a little some. But
Bet.
Oh, you little piece of shit. I was gonna say,
Talking to
you're,
me?
I hope
no,
you
no,
weren't
no.
talking to me, fam. Hey,
No, I'm playing. I apologize. But yeah, you definitely need to play with us. I don't know. We win with Shakira, so
that's cool.
you're gonna
Just put my husband gamer tag all out there, okay?
don't be like that.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying. All right, moving on. See, this is what happened when Sharice hosts. Like she just let us.
I didn't.
She do. She don't rein us in or nothing. She just be like,
She let us
I'm
freestyle.
about to call
That is
Sharice
not my
Miss
job.
Philly. 'Cause Sharice like to just sit back and watch all the carnage happen. You know,
I like to lurk people.
Miss Sealy.
That is not my job. That is yours. For
It is
Delilah's
your
job to
job.
rein
You the
this.
host. You the host.
Yeah. Supposed to ring it in. Come on now.
My bad. Okay. Serious topic, people. Serious topic.
Okay, serious. Cereal. I got it.
Coronavirus is fucking all our shit up.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Amazing.
okay.
Just like
Serious
that.
topic. Serious. This is the serious one.
Oh wait. Wow. Okay.
Okay. Calm
Oh,
down.
shit.
Okay. South by Southwest canceled. Microsoft and Bungie, their employees are now working from home. What's it? I am 8-bit has dropped out of E3. Movies have been pushed back. Like the new James Bond movie was gonna come out later on this year. It's coming out next year now. Concerts has been canceled. The NBA is talking about having games without fans in the stands. There's still questions about the Olympics. People, really.
Everything is canceled.
What are we?
Basically.
Everything.
Yeah.
Like, if you gotta go to West Coast right now, I don't know. It's the latest way south.
It's crazy too, because like I had to get my family to send me a care package. Everything in the stores is kind of like, if you need hand sanitizer or wipes or something to like clean services, all that stuff sold out. Toilet paper, like I had to get family to send me all kind of stuff, even like canned goods. Like it's crazy. So yeah, it's a problem.
You got them sending you canned goods?
Hey.
You gotta remember where she at. Like, how many
Right.
cases y'all got up there?
How many what? Exactly.
How many cases? Yeah.
No, joking, a lot. I mean, it's of course it's here. Like Washington right now has the largest amount of cases and also deaths, and right now it's interesting because it's almost um like a battle of two different like cities, because the problems happened in Kirkland, but then they opened up a location in Kent, and so it's weird, man. It's a whole little political thing going on back and forth in regards to like resources, and now money is becoming a problem, and it's just Washington's got to get it together, man. Like I haven't seen anything like this before. It's crazy, and I'm afraid that it's gonna get worse before it get better, and that's just unfortunate.
I'm with you on that part. Cause this is not looking good. Plus the hysteria is getting all around
Right.
with people not realizing that, hey, this is just spread by like
the panic. The panic is
the
people are
panic
starting
is
to
what
panic,
it's
and,
yeah. So
It's disheartening when people people are
And
misinformed.
you know what's crazy when people like I don't know where Jazzy's low. I think Jazzy's in California.
Jazzy
But
near me.
but
Jazzy near me.
if he was up here, he gonna be saying it ain't that bad because businesses are like in trouble. Local businesses are in trouble because they're not able to get regulars in there. Events had to be canceled. 2 conferences had to be canceled. GDC was canceled.
You know how much money GDC be banking in San Francisco?
Movie theaters, like I mean, it's a problem. You got movie theaters. People don't want to go to the movies. Like it's just, it's it's more than just everybody people getting sick. It's people's mind state and not want to go do their regular routines of like going out to eat and going to the movies and having fun with family. That's what it hurts local businesses. It hurts the economy, and so it's bad when you think about it in that context. So I wouldn't necessarily say, oh, it ain't that bad. Well, because if up here, like I feel it. You know what I mean? So, I can't go to work right now. To be just, I mean, I gotta work from home. But yeah.
Speaking of the economy part of it, they're saying that we're now in recession because of this virus. This virus.
Well, we were in recession before, but yeah.
So it's like, yeah. So I guess you could say it's. But yeah, so people, just a PSA: wash your damn hands. Sing happy birthday.
That's on my Twitter.
If you soap and water is better, but if you can need hand sanitizer, make sure it's 70% or higher. Cough, cover your mouth, put it in the elbow. I don't care. Put over your shirt. Just don't cough on people because nowadays you might really get punched. I don't know what else, people. Just be safe. Wash your hands. Wash your ass.
Try to live life too. Don't let the meat be aware. Find the proper authentic information on this and then make a conscious decision on what you want to do. And if you do decide to travel, make sure you protect yourself. But I don't please try to I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic about everything, which is one of my flaws.
It's not a flaw necessarily.
No,
somebody has to be happy.
I mean, because
everything
sometimes, so that's definitely not a flaw at all.
Oh, so I'm like this. I know that E3 is coming up. I know that. The plans that initially were set in, it might be up in the air, but I want to see my girls. And I don't care about no. See, that's my emotional me coming out. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about this coronavirus. I want to see my girls, but I have to think about their perspectives as well and their health concerns as well too. Sometimes I can be selfish, and that's not cool. But I'm just saying,
everybody have their moments when they're selfish. You know what I'm saying? Like people just they want things the way they want them. You know?
Yes.
So
I mean, I'm still going to LA. You know.
Yeah,
we really might have
unless they talking about you can't even get on the airplane, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing they did here was they got flight restrictions on certain places you can go to, and
right.
But that's like international travel, though.
Yeah, it's international, but they haven't they're considering Washington and California, the places that it has been more prominent. Mm-hmm. So I would say wait till this junk unfold in the next couple weeks, 2-3 weeks. And see where it takes us. Now, I would say one benefit to this though is that all the GDC stuff that they were going to show exclusively at the show, people are going to be able to watch online. And that some of that stuff was exclusive to the show. You had to go to the show to see it. And so now, with it being accessible to everybody, you could just kind of check out the stream. And I think that's pretty cool. But this still kind of sucks. For somebody like me, since I was gonna be, that's my first one, y'all. I'm still salty. So yeah.
Oh
yeah. Like I said, so everybody had their selfish moments. Everybody, it's how you feel. We had a trip. My husband and I were planning to go take as well, and now we're seriously thinking about, man, we need to cancel. We can't even get our money back past this point. We planned this trip a year and a half ago, not knowing this situation was going to happen, and now we realize we can't even we probably can't even go on this trip. So yeah, who's playing a game? I hear somebody playing. Click clack clack.
Sorry.
You know that's Boogie.
Yeah.
Right.
She gotta get them kills in.
She gotta get them in. Yeah. All right.
All right. So now to more depressing news to a certain extent. Platinum Games is back in the news. They are the people who did what game again? What was that?
Wonderful 101. Bayonetta, Vanquish.
Yes.
Um,
Which I was gonna get, but I'm not hearing good things about the frame rate, and that's not really like
you talking about the
done
re-release?
well for yeah,
Mhm.
for Xbox. So they were doing one-on-one. What's the one you said? The one that's the
Wonderful
one-on-one?
101. Yep.
They started a Kickstarter back in February for it, asking for basically people to donate so they can make this game. Come to find out, they didn't need the money, but they took the money and decided to release the game. The game comes out in May. They're gonna take the money that people donated to the Kickstarter and make extra items for the game.
Yeah, like look for to like satisfy all the people that did the different tiers, right? They're gonna use that money to satisfy those
Yes.
tiers. I don't know if how I don't know how I feel about this kind of practice. That they use this mostly just for like an awareness thing is what I'm reading.
Yes, it was like we didn't know if people were interested in the game, so we decided to do a Kickstarter.
And they raised
But
2.2
isn't that kind
million, right?
Yeah.
But I
Isn't
think
that
the problem
lying?
is that with the Kickstarter is that there's no like recourse, and if you don't do what you said you were gonna do with the money,
Right. Like what's the repercussions for?
I don't think there is one.
right?
As of right now, there's not. So people are just like, it was shady. I'll give you that much. It was very shady because they didn't need the funding. Because to me, Kickstarters for like indie games for people who can't get funding doing normal recourses, correct?
Right. So
That's-
it's like why use that platform if your game is funded? Like you know that platform isn't for you, kind of thing. Yeah, I get it.
Oh my God, this finesse
But at the same
game.
time, you got people on there raising money for rent when they got rent money. So you know,
It's a good
I'm
analogy.
saying,
That's a good analogy. Yes, that's a good analogy.
like you know, so people have to start using more, you know, caution when they fund things like this, because just because they say it's for something doesn't mean that that's where that money's about to go to.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I've kind of
better-
been burned on that before too. I can't remember the name of that game. I think it was the Mega Man one, the Mighty Number 9. That's it, Mighty Number 9. I remember finding that game, and let's just say things didn't turn out the way I expected it to. So you have to be very careful. Like Boogie said, like you have to be careful with these different. But I don't know. This is gonna put a bad taste in my mouth when it comes to other like major games and publishers using the platform, using Kickstarter, because I think didn't the same thing happen with Shenmue? I think it was Shenmue 3. They get like
Oh,
eventually get
yeah.
funding.
Yeah.
And, like I wonder, see, they need to have some sort of thing for like if you get funding after the fact, you should not take money from people. Like if you all of a sudden you do a Kickstarter and a publisher comes in and like, okay, we noticed that your game is getting a ton of interest. We're gonna fund your game. Then just be like, look, y'all, thank you, but we got it now. We got the funding we wanted, and don't take money from people. That to me, I think that's what they should do. But I seriously doubt it.
Is there a refund option?
I've never heard of a refund option.
Yeah, I've never seen
Is
that
it?
before.
I've never seen it.
Mm.
But yeah, I just thought it was shady, and it makes you almost not want to trust this company again in the if this pops up again on Kickstarter, if they try to the second time. So yeah,
I'm a little bit biased because of the fact that I like some of their games. Like, I'm just like, I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna play their game.
yeah, I like again, Bayonetta's my girl, like for real. But this is just you misled the people.
Yeah.
And you can only do that so many times before people just like throw you away. You get that side eye look. So
What do you think they can do? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What can they do? They got unless we can give them their money back. There's nothing they can really do.
Unless they could show like exactly where that money goes. Like
you can, but can you really show exactly where that money goes, like dollar for dollar, where that money goes?
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's how the finesse game is real out here.
you ain't never lied.
I'm telling you, money. I mean, this is like a life lesson. Money, you can tell how people's intentions are when money is involved. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they didn't have to. They wanted to raise awareness. They didn't have to raise awareness by asking people for money either.
That
Yeah,
part,
they
like,
could have did a
like,
media
just-
blitz. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Thank you. Yeah, no, you're right though. That's exactly what they could. They could have released a blog. They could have put together a trailer, using old clips from the game. Like, hey, anybody interested if we did a remake of this? Like, their Twitter is always lit with gaming stuff. Like, there is some way they could have done this without taking people's money.
It could be instances to where they didn't want to say whether they needed the money or not. Like they could be like prideful and be like, "We're not gonna say we needed that money," but you know what I mean? Like you just don't know. Like you don't know what it is.
I see we're trying to. I like that. We're trying. I give them credit.
This L, man. Platinum, go come get this L.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Lady on this one. All right. Now, as you can see from our background here, this is Lady's gameplay of the Final Fantasy VII remake. Yay! How long has this game been in development?
Forever.
A long time.
In a day. Finally comes out at the end of this month, and we have finally played the demo. Did anybody else play it besides Lady and me?
I haven't played it.
No, I haven't either.
Okay, so this is me and you, Ty. Sheree, let's go.
Okay, let's go then.
All right.
We on this.
All right. What was is this your first time playing a Final Fantasy
This
game?
is my third time. I played 13, but I actually beat 15, which is 15 is like my favorite, but I've only played 2, so hey, go with it.
I have not played. I played 13, 2, and 15. I beat 13 and 15. I never played 7.
I've never played 7.
But I seen gameplay of 7, and I'm like, yo, these graphics are harsh. Oh, and it's turn-based. Oh my god, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But playing the demo, oh my god, I was talking mad shit about this game 2 months ago. Like I wasn't even gonna touch it. I was like, yo, this is a remake. I'm not touching it. I need some original content. I played the demo. It took me back to 15, how the play button, like the gameplay of it, reminds me of 15, which I liked it, 15's gameplay. I like how you switch off the characters. I know it's like not new, but it's kind of new to me because of the Final Fantasy world. All I know through the demo that I played is, I guess we shutting a core down, and I guess we a group of mercenary, and that's Barrett over there on the right, and then that's Cloud on the left, and I guess he talking to some chick or some, stuff like that. I like the dynamic of the story. This is my problem with the game, though. They're saying it's episodic. Why are you laughing at me?
That's my problem. That's my exact problem with this. I need them to tell me what is episodic.
Like, if we gonna get, like, if I'm gonna pay like $150 for all 3 stories, am I paying $60 per story?
Well, you know what's gonna happen, right?
No, won't you tell me? Enlighten me.
So it's episodic, right? But I guarantee you what's gonna happen is that it's episodic on PlayStation. And then when it comes to Xbox, you're going to get all of them together in one pack. Remember, there's like a year difference between the two.
That's the same thing I said. I was like, I could just wait and get them all on one time on Xbox. But
you going to wait a year?
That part.
I mean, at the same time, you're going to have a bunch of people from Xbox who also waited a year.
Well, see,
so
no. I think,
go ahead, say something.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, okay, so Final Fantasy Part 1, I think, is what's going to release on Xbox next year. So Part 1 is supposed to be 50 to 60 hours. This is what we show in the demo of the game. That's supposed to come out. It's supposed to be 50 to 60 hours. And then Part 2 is going to be another 50 to 60 hours. And then Part 3 is going to be another 50 to 60 hours. It's not going to be like all in releasing the same year. I think it's going to take a couple years to even finish this entire game. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is going to be spread over like 5 years, and it's going to be like 3 games.
I hope you're wrong so bad.
I'm just speculating. I don't know any details or any it's no legitimacy to what I'm saying. This is just purely me just being like, as a fan, thinking about what I've heard or what they're going to do. Like, cause I just know that this game, the original Final Fantasy VII, is like 102 hours. And so if they're saying that this game, the remake, Final Fantasy 7 remake part 1, which is what the demo uh is 50 hours, then I just try to do the math there. That's all.
Oh, that does make sense. That part makes sense. But why should it take like one episode a year? Why they can't, like, if this game is done, why shouldn't
That's
why
just
they
it. I
can't
don't
release
think it
it
is.
as
I
a
don't think it is done. I think it's been in development for a while, but I don't think it's near finished. Like, I think they're still tweaking some things. And
So what? So saying, okay, we buy this first episode and the next episode doesn't come out for 2 years. We could have a whole new battle system. What?
they can change it. Like, that's true. They could be like, what if fans didn't like the original battle system? Let's just.
Oh, God have mercy.
I mean, things can change. That's how development works. They're gonna do some market research and some studying to see if what they did on this part 1, see if it worked, or it could be like Kingdom Hearts and just.
Fuck it.
I was gonna say something mean about Kingdom Hearts, but I'm gonna keep my comment to myself. Thank you. That's like my only gripe with this game is how much you gonna milk me from this game. Now, mind you, my homeboy was like, "Well, you pay more for worse games." I was like, "Yeah, $80 on Fallout 76. That's $80 for one game. We talk about multiple games. If they're gonna cost way more than $80. Destiny 2 was that 120. Some Call of Duties that I played with, like, for example, probably Call of Duty Black Ops 1, all the map packs with the game, it's $120. So
The only thing I can say about Destiny is that it's ever changing.
yeah,
Right.
Like, it's not like, this
One
is
and done,
the
one
set
and done.
story. Right.
yeah,
right.
one and done. I give Destiny they props for that one. And,
Yeah, to
I
me, it's
really-
two very different games. I'm sorry, I feel like it's two very different concepts too. One game is
Mhm.
always online kind of thing. You have to have an internet connection. This seems more like a single linear story-based game where they can afford to actually do this. I mean, I don't know. I think of other games. I think of like Hitman. You know how Hitman had their episodic stuff. It was a little bit different, of course. It was smaller chunks.
But it didn't last though, and people didn't like that. So
Bless you.
Sorry, I tried to mute myself.
It's okay.
Just came out.
but yeah.
So how you feel about the game other than the price?
I played it yesterday. My daughter watched me play it for real. She said, "Oh, I know that dude. He's in Smash," and that was the end of her contribution to
Wow.
playing
That's how she know Cloud.
Final Fantasy. That's how she knew Cloud, and she was like, "How he holding his sword like that? Because his arm should be tired." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right." But the graphics
Tell her
is
to
pretty.
stop looking for logic. You can't
That's
be looking for
what she
logic in
do.
video games.
That's what she do.
I'm
But
sorry. I'm looking at these graphics. It looks dope. Don't look at the gameplay.
it really does.
good.
The graphics
And the
is
smooth
crispy
transition
clean.
between the cutscene and the actual gameplay is nice. That boss with the phases, I'm not used to that like I was back in the day. That was crazy. The gameplay is nice. Switching between the characters, like Lady was saying, that's when you get the hang of it, because you have to, switch up on the D-pad and then hit R2, and if you want to use their powers when you're controlling somebody else, it's a lot, especially when I still don't know the controller like I need to. So
the X button is throwing you off, and the square triangle.
yeah,
Yeah, that
Yeah.
threw me off a little bit.
like I still don't realize when they say R3, what is R3? They mean click
Click
the
it in.
thumbstick.
Yeah,
Just-
click it in.
Yes, just click it, people. But I can see where the story is going. I can't kinda, because I have questions like, why is this man got a gun for an arm? My daughter's like, I'm like, oh, look at the cute black man. My daughter's like, that man is not black. He's just got a tan. I was like, okay.
I was digging it. I was
I was like, dude, with the little glasses and stuff. I'm like, yeah, okay,
Y'all
I
never
might
played
got
the
more
original
pressure.
game. Wow.
I've never played the original. I have no idea
Me
who these
neither.
people are.
Me neither.
Like I low-key want to get it just for that reason, because I'm sure my commentary will be funny as I don't know what. But I don't even know how many episodes this thing is, and I just cannot see spending $60 on a episodic game. That is my like.
Yeah.
I'm low key thinking about waiting and getting it on the Series X, because I'm sure that's what it's gonna come out on.
But
And it
Oh,
is
Sharice,
gonna
though,
be
I don't know if I can
$30.
wait.
I'm gonna call
I
you
don't
out.
know
I'm
if
gonna
I
call
can.
you out right now, Sharice. Though I'm gonna call you out. You know why?
Why is that?
Because you got Bless Unleashed, and that was the
I
Founders
know,
Pack
right?
with Bless Unleashed. That was like $80.
How much? $80 for the Founders Pack? And she was
Yeah.
talking all that. Your girl, look,
Y'all know I got issues.
I don't
And
know if I
I'm
can
just
wait.
saying, but I
I
feel
don't
like
know if
this
I can.
might be. What do you? Okay, I'm gonna ask this question. Do you think that part one is gonna be enough to warrant $60 if it's 50 to 60 hours worth of gameplay? Like I feel like
If
that's enough. They got games that
honestly it is,
were
that don't even
less
get
than
that
that.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've paid more for it. I can see it. I just like people are saying like again, maybe if I had some idea exactly how long this game is and like the gameplay, they're like, oh, you don't even leave the first city in this game. You don't leave the first city. What do you mean? You know, that's to me that's 10 hours. That's enough time for you
Yeah,
to
I
learn
really
the
hope it
basics of
because
the game and get into the story.
I mean, you're right. I do hope. To be honest, I don't know if what I'm saying in regards to the 50 to 60 hours on part one is accurate. I don't know if that's accurate. That's just what people have been saying and what I've read about in my own research regarding the game. I hope so, because if you're charging that kind of money for the game, you definitely want to provide an experience. You would hope that the company would want to provide an experience that's worth that amount of money. But we've
I
seen
know,
weirder than this. So
yeah. Because PlayStation, like, when I finish the demo, they can put the little thing, go ahead and pre-order now. And they got one for the regular price, and they got the 79 version. And I'm like, what are you getting at? And for digital, we get like what a theme, and I don't even know what else. I'm like, I don't know. I'm trying to be good here and not spend my money on crazy stuff, but I don't know. I might just wait.
how's the combat
And
system? And
Final Fantasy,
Final Fantasy 7 remake.
it's action based. It's simple, but then it's not so simple. Like you can just hold the hell. Which button is it? Let me get the PS controller.
My question is, does it play like Final Fantasy 15? Since I know you beat that.
Yes,
Oh,
like
That's
it's
why I like
action
it.
based.
That's why I
Yeah,
like
it's
it.
action. There's no turn based. Like there's no wait your turn, nothing like that. You're literally fighting and moving and flipping and dodging this and dodging that. You're literally fighting as you're going. What's his name? Barrett. He's there on the other side with his little gun shooting. Then you can switch to him and play as him and fight while Cloud is over there doing his thing. Or you can play as Cloud and pause. Now we'll say pause, but you're not technically pausing the game. You're just slowing time down, and you can use your spells or use Barrett spells while you're still controlling Cloud. So it's all action based. The enemies are still fighting you. You can dodge. I mean, you can block with your sword, but you're still gonna take a little bit of damage. So the action is all action based.
Yeah, I'm looking
There's
at
no
this. It was crazy. We talking about it, but we're actually showing the gameplay at the same time, so it's kind of cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it's all action. So Barrett is your long range person. Yeah, because I see right now, lady just switched to him and is playing to him. He has lightning magic, and apparently he's a healer also, which is also cute. But yes, like it's I would buy, like I would go ahead and pre-order my money right now. I just want to know how long.
Man, they gotta tell me some prices for real, man. Cause
Well, they already got the price.
I
I
know.
thought it's the like what you getting for that money though. Like what you getting for that
Yes,
price.
that
right.
part. Like, but how many hours? Like, you know what? I think I'm going to I'm gonna wait
play it
like a week.
You gonna wait?
I'm gonna wait a week and see. Yeah, wait, and I'm gonna see how many, because I know people who really don't have any life are gonna beat this game, and I want to know how long it took them to beat it.
Yeah. You know somebody gonna speed run it. This is just to say, oh, it only took me so and so hours. So yeah,
I know
you might as well wait.
run,
Like
yeah.
usually what happens when the game drop, you wait a couple weeks, you'll find out just how long it is to beat, and then you can make your decision that way.
So no day one.
No, day one. Maybe day 7.
I can work with that.
Yeah, maybe day 7. This thing Animal Crossing, people.
Thank
Man,
you.
look, I want Animal Crossing. Y'all like people on the TL talking about, oh my god, I'm juiced over Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Look at, we're gonna get you hooked on some Animal Crossing.
You got a Switch, right?
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I do got a Switch.
I think y'all got switches.
We all got Switches. We all got Nintendos. We all got PlayStations. We all got Xboxes. We all got PCs.
Right? We got them all.
This is a topic, but have y'all seen this low budget PUBG that they just put into the rotation called Cuisine Royale?
No.
No, that sounds like food.
Wow.
Yes.
Is Battle Royale with food? You lying.
No, I wish it was that. It's like a low budget, which PUBG already looks low budget, and it's a low budget PUBG.
And what platform is it on?
It's on Xbox.
Oh, wow.
You serious?
Yeah, like I've been seeing Golden play it. He's like, it's fun, and I'm like, this shit looks like super whack.
Super whack.
That's
I'm
bad.
telling you, you know how I am with like graphics and the way shit looks. And,
Yeah, she ain't going back. Like if it looks trash, she ain't touching it.
Yeah, like it looks trash. Like I don't care that it's fun. It looks worse than PUBG.
Oh, but you say that, but then you like Overcooked. And then
Overcooked is not the same type of game. And Overcooked has
cute.
right. It has like nice, colorful graphics. Like there's no, you know.
I'm trying to trigger you, right?
Yeah, I know. It's all right.
I said this is why we host that often, people. I just want to point that out. But yes, Animal Crossing is the bomb, and we're all gonna get it, and we're all gonna visit each other's islands, and we're gonna be the bestest friends ever.
Who's y'all?
Right?
All
Who they talking about?
us.
You and Delilah. Y'all too.
I like how LBOOGIE be just like Bogart and shit. Like I'm gonna get to like I'm
right. No,
yeah,
because you asked the question like nobody was gonna answer you. Like, who's y'all? Who's y'all? Y'all too.
No,
okay? Y'all too.
Nah.
You know what? I'm gonna put Lady in my game. Like Lady, this is you.
Right? You about to be the main character.
Get that. But so we about to get. It's about the drought is almost over though. We about to get some releases finally with these games.
Finally,
right?
Finally.
No,
March
Ori
is
comes
kind of
next
ugly.
week.
Yeah,
it's been dry, y'all.
Yeah,
this week.
Yeah, it's been. Yeah, I'm ready for some more releases. So.
All right. Speaking of PlayStation 2 turned 20 years old this week. Yeah. Anybody got any fond memories of their PlayStation 2? Any favorite games?
Ooh.
You know what I don't get? Like with all of the consoles is how they're like, oh, this is like 20 years old, this is 30 years old, this is 50 years old. Technically, that shit is dead, right? There's no support for it. Nobody is playing on it. Like, so I don't get that. Like, they're like, Atari is like 50 years old today. Like, no, Atari died like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You can't
make a
say
strong
like
point.
that.
You can't just go and get an Atari and be like, well, you technically can, but I mean, do you want to? Like, come on.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So you asked the question.
Because you're just like,
right. I mean, you asked a good question though. Like as far as like what my fondest memory as far as PlayStation 2 is concerned. For me, it was this game called Dark Cloud that I like on PlayStation. That was really fun. It was like an RPG, and that was really kind of what introduced me to like the whole random generated world type of RPG, and then like it had a like a world builder type thing. So think Animal Crossing mixed with Final Fantasy. That's the best analogy I can come up with right now. But so that game definitely stood out to me, and also it did some things with the 2.5D and 3D. That was pretty dope as well. So yeah.
My PlayStation 2 memory is this Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Oh my god, I really enjoyed it. A little bit more than San Andreas, I guess, because I was in Miami. I was in Miami at the time, so it was more Miami-ish. It's this game on the PlayStation 2, right? Called Scarface, The World Is Yours.
I remember that.
Oh, that was so good. That was a good game. I mean, it was like Scarface after he got shot. It was like the game starts off as when instead of Scarface dying in the pool at the end of the movie, you get up and you shoot your way out the mansion and you go from there. Wow. Def Jam, Fight for New York. Oh, one of the best fighting games ever. I can still hear little Kim scream out Brooklyn sometimes. Brooklyn, and you.
Yeah, everybody keeps asking for them to remake that game too.
But
like, it's crazy.
they don't want. I don't know why they won't. I don't know why they won't.
Yes.
But you'll put out trash.
Especially with some of these new young rappers.
Oh man, that'd be so fun to watch.
Yes. Like we have Lil
Lil
Pump
Pump versus like
Lil Pump, he throw up Cheetos on you or some shit like that.
Oh my.
I'm done. They had a roster like a year or two ago maybe, that they had like a fake roster, like the Def Jam. I was like fight for everybody, and it had like Drake, it had Eminem, it had Ludacris. I think the boss battle was Eminem or something like that. And I'm like, oh my god, that could have been, because it was like updated rappers and they would fight in the game. But it was like a fan made that. I was like, come on. There's a Medal of Honor. I like that game because it started me off playing first-person shooters. So before Call of Duty, I played Medal of Honor first. That's how, like, I remember storming up the beach on that first mission. So it's just memories. I'm surprised because I got these memories based on playing on other people's PS2s. So thank you for them for letting me play their stuff on their console.
Yeah. Was there any other games that you all played on?
Grand Theft Auto 3.
Grand Theft Auto 3, yeah.
But I haven't. Grand
Theft Auto is probably like the biggest one for me because I'm telling you, that was like the first game I played where you could go pick up horse and like for real do some things in the car.
Ladies of the night. Ladies of the night.
Yeah.
Go, ladies of the night.
And then like hop out and beat them and take your money back.
Wow,
like it was the wildest crap I've ever seen in a video game. You know, like yeah.
Y'all,
like,
sorry.
I know for me, I couldn't play. I mean, I hate to get like sad because when that game came out, like that was right around the time my sister passed. You know, she was hit by a car, right? So.
Right.
I was in my friend of mine's dorm room and they were playing that game and they kept just hitting people. Boom, like
yeah.
And I couldn't do it. I was just like, yo, I can't play this game.
I can see that. Yeah.
So it killed it for me. I hadn't touched Grand Theft Auto since. Yeah. Hey, I said I hate to go that way, but
yes. Because I had a little cousin who got hit by a car too. So like I totally get it. And I guess I just never go to that space when I play that game because I definitely do that too. Like what you were saying, your friend was
like you gotta turn your mind off. Like now I see it and it doesn't affect me, but it was so fresh. Like you guys have no idea. It was
I totally understand.
Yeah.
Yes, don't trust me. We completely understand.
Nobody's faulting you for that.
Just saying. People ask me that question. What you mean you never played Grand Theft Auto? I'm like, man, I associate that. Those
I'm going through some personal shit with it. Okay, I ain't playing it.
Right. It's like,
and then they probably really looking at you like, what personal shit do you have with Grand
Theft Auto? Do
you
understand? So
right, because it's a game that you just do nothing and like you
you
be the worst person you can be in that type of game. But it's like, yeah, nah. I can't.
Let's not forget one of the best fighting games of all time, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, New Heroes, Age of New Heroes.
That's a fighting game, people.
Marvel vs. Capcom. Oh yeah, that was great. Great game. Great, yeah. Two was fantastic. Yes.
I want to take it for
I bought that game so many times. Like I got it when it was on PlayStation, and then I got it when it was on when they released it for Xbox finally. Had to get it then. And then I also played it, so I think Dreamcast had some of the kind of like weird port with it.
I remember that one.
Dreamcast, I played Soul Calibur, and that was my shit.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yes. Ivy's still my ish. Like that's my girl. Ivy. Yes. Yeah.
I like Sun, Nina, and Taki. Taki's faster than lightning. Taki faster than lightning. So
what's the guy with the bow? What's his name? That was my dude too. I can't remember.
A Clink. Starts with a K, right?
I don't know. I'm asking. Let me see.
I had to see.
I can look it up.
Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition is also a good one.
says Dreamcast had Marvel vs. Capcom 2 first.
You know what?
Well,
But a lot of people didn't have Dreamcast though, so you know.
Yeah, I didn't have it. My cousin had it, but when I would come
Keelik.
over, you know. Like,
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, Keelik. Yeah, Keelik was the bomb too. I just like his outfits, man. I thought his outfits was fire. It was the little things, man. I'm sorry.
Hey, sometimes that be all it be. Before we got one more news story before we get into our tidbits, and it's Stadia news. Yes, we finally got some Stadia, somewhat good news. First of all, it's just 3 different things. They have opened up their premium program for new subscribers if you want to join and get the controller, but the pro controller, excuse me, and all of that entitled. So if you want
how much does that cost? You know,
it is crap. I saw it earlier. I think it's like 30 a month. Maybe I think it's like maybe it's 25.
Ooh, no.
I'm not. Don't quote
30
me
a
on that.
month?
Yeah, it's like a service. It's kind of almost like Game Pass, but it was a little bit more expensive than Game Pass, so it could be 20. But it's up there. It's up there. It's more than Game Pass.
What's the name? Stadia is like a service, right?
Correct.
Okay.
If you have the Pro one, is yes. But I think that if you can like buy in, you can buy the game. I think it's still weird though. Second of all is they have opened a new studio to actually make games for the program. So that's good. Yes, because they need the games. You have to have your own. It's some sort of exclusive, you be it an indie game or AAA to help sell your system because people don't want to. You know, I don't have no reason to buy Stadia because I can get all those games on one of these other systems I already got. Yeah. So the fact that they're doing that brings some hope to the people, but somewhat bad news is because some developers feel that say the reason they did not put their stuff on Stadia in the first place is because Google did not offer them enough money, and the fact that they don't think Stadia is going to be around in the long run anyway.
Ooh. Yeah, I've heard that from some of the smaller.
The smaller ones.
Yeah, they're saying that they thought that they were going to come and say this is what we're going to give you, to be on our platform, but they're just like, this is what it is, come or don't. Which is kind of like not.
That reminds me of the format war, like HD versus Blu-ray. Like people
right, like you're not going to get people to come over to you with that type of business model. Like they should be incentivizing people to come to them because they're new. Like there's no incentive to be there.
So any thoughts? Anything, ladies?
Man, nobody cares about no Stadia.
Wow, y'all. Come on, they can at least try to speculate a little bit. I mean, this
because they're not even trying though. Like even so, how long has it been since they launched? Like 6 months, right? What are they doing to try to get people on their platform? Like they're just like, we're here.
Yeah.
Come or don't. Like, okay, guy. Like, I don't have to be there.
I know the interesting thing about this story though is that just pivoting in a little bit. Shannon Studstill, she used to be over Santa Monica, Sony Santa Monica. They did God of War, and so she's the one heading the studio. So it'd be interesting to see what she decides to do. Right. I think that's where my interest in, and it's like okay, you can speculate over like whether they're gonna do action game like they did with God of War, or they're gonna do something completely different. So I mean I think it's a cool pickup for them. I like competition, so let's just bring it. Like if they're gonna be in this space, I definitely want to see them try.
Right.
Because I think it's just
that's all I'm saying. I feel like they're just not trying. Like
yeah, but I mean they've picked up 2 studios in like 3 months. Like I don't know.
I think they're using their name as like, hey, it's Google, so that's the only thing they think they have to do. Like I've stopped seeing the commercials. I don't see the ads anymore. Even on when I'm surfing the interwebs, whatever, I don't see any of that. Like they don't even advertise that they're out. Like I totally forget about the system until we have to do a podcast because then I actually see it when I'm searching through news stories.
Right.
I don't see this any other time throughout the week or months or anything. It's just I don't know. They're not getting their name out there.
I mean, you it's some truth to that because like I'm on YouTube. I'm always checking out YouTube for whatever reason. And you're right. I don't see any Stadia ads, and you would think that by now they have some sort of algorithm to tell you, okay, this person doesn't have Stadia. Let's show them an ad,
That part.
So,
Like Google, you already got my information. Like you know
right,
I
and
ain't about this.
maybe they're taking a step back and just kind of like saying, okay, let's invest in our own in the exclusivity of our stuff. Kind of like what Microsoft did a couple years ago, with their studio acquisitions. I think this is what they're deciding to do in regards to these other with them picking up these other companies, because it's like they picked up the same company that did the Journey to a Savage Planet, which dropped on PC, Xbox, PS4 a few weeks back, and then now this new studio they built from the ground up for Shannon or whatever. I have a hard time pronouncing her last name, but I think that's a step in the right direction. I think so. Maybe that's the plan. Is like, okay, let's back up, let's get some studios, and then go take it from there. I don't know. We'll see.
They should have thought of about that first.
Mm.
Yeah. All right, lady, can you get our questions together while I go through our tidbits?
Yes, I'm already started where Delilah said, question your questions. So
all right, well, let's go. We'll run through these real quick. First of all, Death Stranding goes to PC June 2nd.
Who cares?
Oh my God, lady.
Dang,
I'm sure somebody out there cares. Okay. You know what? You know what? Look,
tell me somebody.
Lady.
You care?
Another bag of chips when you finish that game.
Oh hell no, it ain't worth it, cuz. I'm sorry.
Hashtag no chips. Wow.
Hashtag no chips.
Lady.
Nah.
A box of chips when you finish this game.
Nah.
Come on, lady.
You gotta have to add more than chips, man, for that. Like,
okay,
nah,
wait,
nothing.
dang.
Hey, what's your favorite cereal? We'll throw some cereal in there.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely.
Seriously?
And remember, she was the one on here telling everybody.
Yeah, my day one.
Right.
Death Stranding day one.
Right.
Death Stranding is in the list with Fallout 76. Let's go.
Oh damn! Look, I'm trying to feed you while you play this game. Come on, lady.
Nah, it's enough for me, dog.
Oh damn! I tried, y'all. I tried.
But lady, you do realize you did a full 180 on that game.
Yeah.
Like
what? And I'll take that L gracefully like a woman. You know what I'm saying? I paid $60 and I took an L. I can't get mad. I'm not mad or disgusted or nothing. It was not what I expected. So I just recently deleted the wallpaper, so it's a wrap. So
oh damn.
Right.
I forgot I had the game. I forgot I had the game since y'all told me. Thanks.
You welcome. We try. But Freya, okay, this offer stands until the end of the month. Okay.
I don't want no chips. I don't want no syrup.
she said you don't want nothing.
I don't want no socks. I don't want no flowers. I don't want no flowers. I don't want nothing to finish the game.
Yeah.
She done uninstalled it.
Right. And this shit is in the trash.
You telling me I gotta pick up these bags and gotta worry about my shoes?
So wait, your shoes wear out?
Yes.
Yeah, your stuff deteriorate over time.
They need to stop.
That man needs some Tim.
Right?
The hard top.
Okay. Okay. Well, moving on. This lady killed my dream.
No, you can do it.
I ain't even got it.
You got a PlayStation? How about we give it to you?
And what, I'm about to chill myself? What?
I don't know.
I wouldn't even give nobody a bag of chips to play this game, man. It's not enough. It's not enough. You need a Fenty package or something. You know what I'm saying? Fenty makeup package.
There we go.
Wait.
I still don't want it. I still don't want it. I'm still not playing.
You said that
I'm still not playing.
You're gonna ask
Yeah.
but the
I'm
eyeliner.
still not
I will
playing.
get your eyeliner. I will get you 2 eyeliners to finish the game.
No. I got the eyeliner. First of all, I'm not playing this game.
We get you the Fenty 2 bras and an eye palette for you to play Death Stranding.
Nah.
I just let everybody know how expensive makeup is. She's trying to,
I know, right?
She's trying to
Like,
send
for real.
Fenty for
Right?
No.
The cost of the game basically to make her just play it.
And this
Jesus.
though.
I'm sorry, Charisse. I can't do that. It's a no. I'm sorry.
Okay, I tried, y'all. I tried. Okay, moving on. The Last of Us is getting a TV show on HBO.
I'm gonna watch it.
I'm watching
can't
too.
even, I can't even think.
You okay?
straight.
You okay?
Yeah, fine,
No,
I'm
she
sorry.
not.
Y'all cracking me up. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And I think that's going to be a pretty good show. It's a good. Now, The Last of Us is a good story. The video game, good story. I would like to see it develop. Like I don't want it to be just Joel Ellie type of thing. I want more people, in the story, not just them two. You know what I mean?
So you want some other characters
Well, it's
to
a
be
TV
popped
show.
up?
Yeah, you got to have character development. It just can't be just them two on HBO.
Well, let me clarify. I've never played this game before, so I have nothing about
Jesus
this.
Christ, Charisse. You got a PlayStation?
Right.
The Last of Us is the cheapest game you can get right now.
Oh,
We told you to play that.
Did y'all tell that was on the list? Was it on the list?
Yeah, somebody said
I'll
earlier
look to
it's
the list.
like games to play
I'm
on.
pretty sure.
Okay,
Girl,
well, I'll add it to the list.
You got to play that. You got to play that at least for the culture.
Yeah, like I'm ready for Last of Us too. Like I played the first
Oh,
one.
it's like that now? Okay.
For that game. Because the gameplay.
Okay, well,
The gameplay is fine.
Yeah, but the story, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's just like the story is the main,
And you love you some stories, girl.
I do. I do. Okay, so I add that to my gameplay list. Next up is Christian Bale, my least favorite Batman, will play a villain in the new Thor movie.
That's interesting. Batman is going to be a villain. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, they're talking about making what's the name, Wolverine, And
I
he's
don't know
Yeah.
what that's going to be. I think we mentioned this last time.
Henry
Yeah,
Cavill.
last week.
Yeah.
Right.
As much as I want to see that, I don't think that's gonna be because I don't know. I think he's kind of tired of playing superheroes. He's still out of because I would be salty about getting kicked out for playing Superman, which honestly he's like the perfect Superman. He is. He's just adorable.
Oh, that sounds like a personal opinion.
Right.
And then Mario Day is coming up, which is March 10th.
Mhm.
So most stores usually have Mario games on sale. That is the only day Mario Switch games, Nintendo games are on sale that are like Nintendo games. So please be on the lookout for that, people. If you're looking for some games, you're trying to save some money, March 10th. Mario Day.
Because Nintendo ain't getting no kind of sales out here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so be on the lookout for that because I know Target is having something. I think Amazon is having something, and I'm not sure about Walmart. But March 10th, so be on the lookout for that.
All right.
All right, that's my tidbit. Go ahead, lady.
All right, let me take a look here. Jazzy, okay. Rob, first question. How long till Ghost of Tsushima gets delayed? LOL. It's not delayed.
It's not delayed.
He's just joking. So I think it's coming out in the summer, right?
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
so.
they just did a trailer, didn't they?
Yeah, it's officially announced. I believe they announced the date.
Yeah, I know a lot of people were saying though that we still haven't seen like gameplay though, so that's kind of.
I thought they had gameplay like on
Suspect.
YouTube or something, but they haven't made it like a primary focus.
Right.
And that people have their own perceptions of actually like how it play. Is it a stealth game? Is it an action game? And so I think that part isn't clear for people, and that's where it gets.
Because I'm not clear on that either. I'm thinking
Yeah.
it's action.
Yeah, and I'm thinking it's stealth because
See?
Okay.
so
Okay, give me just a quick second, you guys. I gotta put a note in the round table about this gameplay. It's how to finish.
I guess I can ask the next question.
No, I got it.
Alright,
I
sure,
just had to let you know about the video.
Okay.
Okay. Next question from a Jazzy Noob from the Bay. All right. How would you change E3 to make it better?
Oh,
Like
wow.
as far as right now?
I feel like we talked about this a couple episodes ago. As far as like what we would change. As far as like the Coliseum, we would change some things with that. I know personally, I would make that bigger. Like I would get more people to attend those. Or even if they probably have to move it to a different location or to accommodate more bodies. But um, I would like to see that expanded and have like sessions and stuff for people to attend. Um, and
What
just
about? Yeah, I'm
go ahead.
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, no.
Continue.
And just I don't know, like some sort of tournament, like better gaming tournaments or something. Something just different than what they normally do. Because just getting in line and playing games, that
Ain't
gets
enough.
right. It's not
That
enough.
ain't enough.
Yeah.
It ain't enough. I can't stand in line all day in a convention center playing video games. I gotta do some other stuff.
Right. Right. Right.
My bored ass would go right outside. Seriously.
We've done that. We've been in line like, man, let's just go outside about this. Let's do something else. I've done that before. Like, been in line for like 30 minutes. It's like, how much more time? Oh, nah, not today. So,
Okay. Question from Abacav72. I gotta ask you how you got that name. Question. I never played a Final Fantasy game. Would it be better to play the original over the new one or the new one over the original? Does it really matter?
I'm playing the new one. I'm not going back because those graphics. I'm playing the new one. So it's technically supposed to be the same story, right? Same story.
Yep.
So you're not missing out on anything. It's just the same story.
well, I don't know. I don't know. I have difference of opinion. It's like the original one. It plays different gameplay wise. It's turn based. Um, I'm thinking this one is a little bit more modernized. I mean, clearly, right? The graphics are more modernized, but the gameplay itself is very different. So it's to me, it's two completely different games. So
I think I have another question from Other Zinc. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Why does Sony get a pass for not officially disclosing anything like RDNA or RDNA 2? Did I say that right?
yeah, you said it right.
Okay.
Why does Sony get a pass for not officially disclosing? Pretty much, I think they're referring to the specs. It's not clear whether they're using for their specs. It's not clear whether they're using RDNA or RDNA 1 or if it's 1, but RDNA or RDNA 2. It just hasn't been written out yet. We just gotta be patient. I mean, I think eventually they're gonna drop some spec information soon. So we just gotta wait. And as gamers, there's the only thing we can do. Really, we can't make them do anything.
Yeah, exactly. Next question is Sir X-Man. Thank you for coming through. Question, Lady Infamous, are you ready for Spawn in Mortal Kombat? Look, I don't purchase no combo pass. For what? Actually, I got the base game. I'm not getting the combo packs. I'm not.
I got them.
I know you did.
And I hate Joker. I hate Joker
Charisse
so
that
much.
question. You should ask Charisse that question because she has the combo pack. Charisse, are you excited for Spawn coming out?
Yes. I just want to see how he plays because he looks like he's gonna be a heavy, and I don't like playing with heavy people because they're slow. But I want to get ready to see his moves, see how he plays. But he's not gonna be a main. I can tell you that right now.
I just know one thing. I loved him when they had him as a character in Soul Calibur for the Xbox version back in the day. I think it was Soul Calibur 4. I think it was.
That was nice. I remember that.
Yeah, I think it was 4 or was it 3? I don't know. Or 2. I don't know. Heck. But I just know Spawn was in it and he was fire. And then I think Nintendo had Zelda. No, I'm not sorry. I'm not Zelda, but Link. And PlayStation had somebody from Tekken, I think. But it was a
I
cool,
remember
it was a
that.
cool
Everybody.
thing. Yeah.
Okay, let me go through the questions. Other Zinc will Jim Ryan have to discuss the PS5 roadmap the way Phil has held at gunpoint to discuss? Oh, the way Phil was held at gunpoint to discuss.
Wow.
No.
Yeah.
They should do. If people in the social media is gonna get at Phil Spencer about the roadmap for Xbox,
It's not happening.
Because think about it, they're not on socials like that. First of all.
Oh well, I think they should have the same energy.
They don't respond
They're not,
to
though.
people like Xbox does on social. Like they don't operate the same.
Right. It's a different. You don't see Jim Ryan out there, retweeting tweets and and saying, "Oh, we doing this week," or we over here checking out this new game like Phil does. It's just a different. I mean, so people they, Phil opened himself up for all those type of questions. These other companies aren't doing that. Nintendo, Sony, they're not doing that. So you always gonna have that discrepancy there with that
Mm.
because it's that accessibility thing,
Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see. Question. Others Inc. Will Ryan McCaffrey, Jeff Neely, or the media, quote unquote, ever cross-examine Sony's management for the PS5 one game launch lineup?
Wow,
That's a loaded question.
it's very loaded. Dang.
See, I don't have a problem with that. See, that's not my problem because with Xbox, not only that I'll have Halo Infinite, but I'll have my library to back me up. I mean, that's the best I can answer. I don't get too personally. I'm a consumer. I'm not an executive. I'm not a board. I'm not a producer. I don't make video games. I'm a gamer. They got to worry about that.
Yeah, I think all the questions are coming though. Like I think all these questions are coming.
Yeah, they come. They have to because if as every day goes by and they're quiet about PlayStation 5 stuff, it's gonna be a problem. Ghost of Tsushima's going on the PlayStation 4. Final Fantasy 7 is on the PlayStation 4.
I legit thought that game was going on PlayStation 5.
It should have been.
It
probably
looks
would have got
good.
more traction.
It
probably would have got more traction if the Final Fantasy 7 remake was like a PlayStation 5 exclusive.
I mean, they still can do that. They could do like a cross release. Like they could say, kind of like what Xbox does with, you got improved assets with the next gen. Like they could do something like that where, like, you playing it like this on PlayStation 4. Well, when the new console drop, you're gonna get better fidelity and better frame rates. I mean, they can use it to their advantage. It's just that, I mean, is that an angle they want to take? I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure they got stuff that they're working on, just like Microsoft does. And Nintendo.
Okay, what about you, LBOOGIE?
For his question?
Yeah.
She like, what question?
I know, because I feel like we just keep like harping on the same thing. Like PlayStation is just, it's like Nintendo. They operate different,
Okay. All right. I have a question from Philly Eagle. You look new. Welcome. Question he been here? Okay. Yeah. Well, welcome back. Question, does the Final Fantasy 7 remake demo stands up to the hype? How long do you think before you get the entire story? Man, we discussed this earlier in the show.
I think it stands up to the hype.
Nah, people really hyping it up.
Okay, back up. Pause. So look, if you had to score it right now based on what you played with the demo, what would you give it? From between a scale of 1 to 10.
Right now.
A 7.
7.
What would make it? What would make it a 8 to 10?
Based on what I played?
Yes.
The demo was longer.
If it was just longer, it was too short. Okay. About how long was the demo?
Wait. I haven't watched the whole movie. I mean, the clip right here. But it has 2 endings. Did you know that? I didn't know that till I was reading up on it.
No.
Yeah. So when you pick the timer, if you pick 30 minutes, you get one ending. If you pick 20 minutes, you get another ending.
Which timer did you pick, CHAREECE?
I picked 30.
Girl, me too. I don't know what's gonna happen.
We're gonna pick the less time.
That part.
Most people don't.
Yeah. So
I picked it because I was. But I might go back and replay it and see because that's when that dog they were talking about, the red dog, he shows up in 20 minutes. I can see, 7 as of right now. What would make it a 10 if I don't know
what I'm dealing with and how much money I'm gonna spend.
Yeah, okay, honestly,
because that 7 will stay a 7 if the price is too steep. I'll go do a 50. I'll pull a 15 and wait till it go on super duper sale. When it's like, because man, Final Fantasy 15, I got that for like that with the DLC for like $20.
Right, the whole pack.
So I was like, I'm interested in this game, but they got to tell me how much money how much money I'm going to invest in this game and how much they're going to give me for the money I'm about to invest. That's the most important part of this game for me. If it ain't kosher, if it's not giving me a good turnaround on like a potentially $60 per episode, then I'm not touching it till it goes on sale. And I ain't got no problems with that. All right, let me see. Question, other Zinc. We got another question from you. Has Sean Layden been found yet? Who's Sean Layden?
Oh my gosh.
I still don't know who this dude is.
How y'all don't know who Sean Layden?
We've talked about him several times.
Right.
Hey, apparently he's missing.
He used to be
okay.
Listen.
Apparently he's missing.
So check this out. You know how Phil Spencer's like the head of Xbox? Well,
yeah.
Sean Layden used to be the head of PlayStation, basically.
Oh.
So yeah.
Did he
Man, I don't know them like that. I don't
know.
Probably somewhere.
Probably retired.
He retired. That's what.
Right. That's what I figured.
That's what retired people do. They don't want to be found. I wouldn't want to be found if I'm retired. Okay, let me see. Chilling. I'm just skimming through the chat. Sir X-Men, thank you for coming through. Michael Monkey Punch 77. I ain't seen you in a minute. Let me see. I'm looking for more questions. I see one from L Tuck 8521. Question. Thank you for coming by too as well. Will the Apex and COD ladies will be playing Trials Destiny 2 on the weekends? Man, look, I don't know if I'm equipped. I don't think my
level got some work to do on Destiny.
What's your power level, lady?
First of all, I need y'all to
8 and some change. 830. I want to say 830. I know it's 800.
No, lady. I need you to get that up.
She gonna log in and that shit gonna be 806. Let me talk about 8 and some change.
I'll turn on my Xbox right now just to see. I want to say 806, 830. Somewhere. I know it's 800. I know that for a fact. Let me see. Okay.
Mr. Kima has one.
GWG, do you think Barrett in Final Fantasy VII Remake is racist?
I keep hearing that.
He keep racist. Like, what you mean? Like,
They
he don't like
saying that-
Cloud because he white or something?
My daughter said that, but I read that it's not a very good portrayal of a black man in a video game.
But I thought you said he's not black. He's just tan.
No, my daughter said he wasn't black. I said he was. She was like, "Mama, that's a white man," and he just got on the tan. I was like, "Okay."
Well, you gotta think about it.
But no, that's exactly what I
don't expect
my daughter
them to be like Americanized black people. Like that's the thing.
Yeah.
People try to do that to characters and try to say, well, this person's not black or so and so. Like no,
yeah, I was like, baby,
altogether. So
he's black, yo.
He's supposed to be black. He is, but this is Japan 20 years ago, and again, they don't really have black people there, so it's not they're gonna go over. Hey, can you tell me if this is correct? They don't have that. So I'm hoping it's not as blatant as people say it is. But I've heard that it is that his voice acting later on in the game was questionable at best and flat out racist at worst. So I've read that, and I'm hoping that was changed or somewhat lessened. But I have heard that, and again, my daughter's already questioning, and we've just been watching in the demo. So we gonna see.
Look at all these people. Barrett's voice is awful, and he is black. He's a problem, but not racist. But they're going based on old stereotypes. This is an interpretation of people who don't hang around black people.
That part.
That sounds about right.
Okay. Well, see, now I definitely got to do my own research to make that determination. I mean, I'm not well equipped to answer that question.
Okay. All right, I got my first answer, my guys, my ladies. We got our first answer. I had a question for Abacab72, and he answered that. My name comes from an album of the same name by the band Genesis, which is my favorite band. 72 is my birth year. Thank you for answering my question. All right. I don't think I got any more questions. I think Mr. Kima's was the last one.
Man, if I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on that Barrett question. Like, if he is based on old
That's
stereotypes,
all.
that's
No,
jacked all the way up.
I might not even get the game. 'Cause-
Dang.
Well, see, that's why again one of the
See,
reasons
'cause
why I want to wait.
that kind of rubbed me the wrong way a
Yeah,
little bit.
because I've heard that so many people that the portrayal of like his manner to speak, and when you play the demo, you can kind of hear it, but then like he's always yelling, he's always angry, like he's just like that. Instead of the angry black woman, it's the angry black man. Is always super aggressive. He's, it's not a very good portrayal. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm reading, and I'm hoping they kind of dial that back a little bit.
Did y'all
since
notice
this
that
is
in
like
the Did y'all notice that in the
demo?
Yeah.
Yes. He's
Okay.
always yelling. He doesn't have a
Why
kind
can't
word to
niggas
everybody.
say He is Delilah. We talked about last night on GRG.
See?
Like, I don't.
Oh, I'm
get
sorry,
that.
I missed your show. Can't make up my bad. I'll check it out. Old
Yeah,
school
he's
90s.
and
Wow.
they're like, that's just how the little white girl. She's like, oh, that's just how he is. What do you mean by that? You like, he'll grow on you. Like he don't know how to say like please and thank you. It's like everything is super aggressive, overly aggressive for no reason whatsoever.
Person in the chat, Thomas, is he Samuel L. Jackson? Wow.
Yeah, like for real, he's the
Old
only
school
person
Samuel to me.
cussing
Old school
throughout
Samuel
this
Jackson.
whole
You're not cooking
demo.
it up now, but old school Samuel.
Nah, it sound like what's name Samuel from
No, it's
Django.
Django.
Django Samuel. This is Uncle Tom.
Yeah, he demeans Cloud. Cloud be talking that shit, and he shut up. I'm like, I'm in the stream like, Barrett, you bigger than Cloud. You could knock him off one good time. Anyway. I digress.
Is it using the same dialogue from the old game?
I said that I don't know.
Okay.
I've never played the first one. We need somebody if somebody in the chat, if you have a link on YouTube that compares the old game with the new game, can you send that to me?
That would be great.
That way we can compare the
because I would love to revisit this topic next week and be like, yo, I finally checked it out. Yes. Yeah. No.
Okay. And to answer y'all questions, my light label is 882. Let's get it.
Okay. It's not too bad.
Not too bad.
960.
We're not talking about you though. We talking about my light level. Man. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'm just we'll get you there, girl. We'll get you.
I think I'm like 930 something.
Oh my God, Delilah's higher than me. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she higher than me too now because I'm 921, but I ain't played forever. But we need to play something. Cough, cough.
Later. One day.
I don't know. Y'all ones that be
well,
like,
I won't be able to eat because I have a date tonight. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
We know we who. Don't you gotta say nothing at all.
We already know.
You know what? It's funny.
Is it that kind of date?
Yeah.
If it is, you definitely should be blowing that shit off to play with us. That is some bull. I'm just letting you know right now. That is some straight bull.
No,
shit.
I'm going with my husband. We're going to eat steak in the park.
Okay,
girl. Crazy people to raise some money. Okay.
I'm about to say, I cannot believe you now.
I'll be home by 6:30, 7 o'clock. Okay.
Oh, okay. So that sounds like we play at 8.
Hey, you sound like that. But you know that meme where they got dudes that says, "I don't believe you." I saw that in my head when you said,
Yeah.
like,
I cannot believe this shit. I can't believe you fixed your mouth to even say some shit like that.
Ooh, wait.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm just gonna sit over here.
I ain't got no other questions.
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing right now?
Nah, that's it.
All right. Well, then we're gonna thank the chat. Thank you again, chat, for hanging with us. And one day I keep the chat straight when I host. I mean the ladies, but ain't no fun in that.
She be letting us run wild.
Ain't no fun in that. But yes, everybody ready for our outros? We're gonna start with Miss LBOOGIE.
All right, LBOOGIE 0208. Thank you so much for y'all coming and listen to our shenanigans every week. We'll be here next Saturday. Hopefully, we'll get a Grown Woman Gaming Night coming soon so y'all can hear our shenanigans. 5-star talking about I bet your chat be lit. It is. It is. So hopefully we can get a game popping soon. If CHAREECE is allowed out, But you can catch me on Twitter, LBOOGIE0208, and on Mixer, LBOOGIE0208. All right. Thanks.
All right, Delilah.
Yes, you guys know you can find me on Twitter, Delilah_HD. Thanks everyone for rocking out with us, and we'll catch y'all next week. Peace.
All right, Miss Lady.
Lady Infamous 415, you guys already know. Thank you for coming by. Thank you, ladies, for doing what y'all do best. Thank you, chat, for interacting with us. Best part of the show. You can check me at Lady_Infamous 415. Next week is the first stream tournament. I hope you guys be there and watch. And you can check me at my side piece, aka Twitter, Lady_Infamous30, aka Wash Your Damn Hands. We'll see you guys next week.
All right, it's your girl CHAREECE here. Lady, just want to say my offer still stands for the rest of the month.
It's a no for me, dog. Thank you. I don't want no chips for no.
Damn.
I'm just, hey, you might get the munchies middle of the night, like, damn, like, go ahead and put this game in, and I have them, hey, 2-day prime.
I'm good.
1,000 ways to say no, basically.
But yes, this your girl CHAREECE here. Thank y'all again, chat, for hanging with us this afternoon. We'll be here next Saturday. You can find me on Mixer. You can find me on Twitter. I am always around, always up for them laughs. Check out Discord. People are making me hungry with this food channel they got.
Yes.
But yes, we'll see y'all next week. Y'all have a blessed weekend and wash your hands.
In your ass.
That too.